Spencer, I play bass.
My name is Dominic, I play guitar.
My name is Joe and I sing.
My name is Dan, I play guitar.
My name is Joe, I play drums.
We are I Am Fighting and you are watching
Project
Green Belt. Green.
Here we are with I Am Fighting at Mexicali Live in Teaneck, New Jersey. How you guys doing tonight?
Great.
Good.
Survived the snowstorm?
Survived the seventh one in like 2 weeks. Yeah.
More coming next week?
More coming next week. I was driving home from the snowstorm after recording our new song and I almost died because I don't have windshield wipers.
Speaking about the new song, tonight you're debuting a new song, Mesmerize?
Yes.
Is that all recorded or?
It's all recorded. It comes out next week.
Who'd you guys record it with?
We recorded it with our primary producer who we did our first EP with. His name is Michael Lisa. He's out of Montville and he sings and plays in a band called Gold, so he did our whole EP.
Awesome. Now that EP came back out in September?
Yeah.
What I read this is only your third official show as a band?
Yeah, third show.
What had you guys been doing since, did you record the EP first and kind of just...
Yeah, just kind of practice, took it from there.
Yeah.
Our whole plan from the beginning, you know, we were writing for a really long time. It took us about a year to like really get everything together the way we wanted it to, and we just said, you know, we're gonna come out with this CD, and when we come out with it, that's when we're gonna pick up as an actual band. So that's why we haven't been really around until the CD dropped, and this is why it's only our third official show. So we're trying to do things right.
We take like songs over anything. Like, so many elements that are important in a band, but we decided we didn't want to come out until we had songs we truly believed in. So
that's awesome, because most bands just rush it and play shows.
They just rush it, and then they got songs that aren't even worth listening to a second time. Sometimes, certain bands, a lot of bands are great, but we tried to really do the songwriting before anything.
So how'd the band come together in the beginning?
Well, me and Joe we were in another band before, and you know that kind of went its way, and then we were on a little bit of a hiatus for a couple years, looking for singers, looking for other bass players, things like that, and I met Dan in college and found out he was an excellent guitar player, really music driven. So we had him come down, and he was actually a fan of the old band that we were in, and he used to come up to us singing the lyrics, but it was he was really one of the coolest guys, like that we like, oh, that kid's such a good guy, and we always remembered him. And Joe became really good friends with him. Yeah. They started hanging out, and he said, hey, you want to come sing for us? He knew he had a great voice. We knew he had a great voice, and he was in another band as well. So we were just like, hey, we know he could fit in with us. And then Walter here, the newest guy, he came to us through him.
We were friends for a very long time. So
I've known Joe for about 6 years or so, and I've always listening from his old band. I was a very big fan of theirs, kind of like he was to theirs. And I've always wanted to work with him. Love his talent, love his songwriting, and sort of loved him as a guy. He's really cute too. And and I'm just doing that. An opportunity presented itself, and I've been in bands before, and it took off from there.
Just advanced from the prelim round of the break contest at the School of Rock a couple weeks ago. You guys had the crowd pretty much going wild, and it was one of the best sets of the day, for real.
We tried to.
What did you guys do?
One of the best things
what did you guys do to get people to come out? What kind of promotional tools did you use?
Well, one big thing with us, like I was saying about the songs, is that we do a lot of planning, like to the point where sometimes they want to really strangle me because I try to think of these stupid plans. But the one thing we find is effective is that we do one big show a month. Okay. And then we just like really get on top of our fan list and just branch out and just always hit them with one big bang. And we spend the whole month preparing for that one set, really getting it down. So it turns out to be very effective because you do one a month, and that's when everyone really makes time to come.
Keeps them wanting more too. It keeps them wanting to come back for more. And being in previous bands, you end up playing the same venues over and over again, in the same area, and it's just harder to maintain that crowd that you want to have at every show because you're really overdoing it at that point. So what we tried to do is we took that experience and said, hey, we're going to be smart about this, and we're going to come out with one good show.
Yeah.
Plus, shows aren't $5 anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That too.
So we've been doing one a month, and we've been getting like minimum like 150 a show, the crowd. So like the amount of people, and there's no better feeling. I mean, you practice, and it's worth it when the crowd is that size, right? So it's not as big as other band sizes, but for us, we're pretty thankful for that.
What are you guys looking forward to the rest of 2011? More songwriting, full length, touring?
Yeah.
Songwriting, just I think, just honing in on that because, we are affiliated when it comes to writing together. And I think that has to say a lot. I feel for the newer songs that we make
cohesive sound. You can tell you guys aren't at different studios sending parts to each other.
Exactly. I mean, but
we just want to keep topping ourselves. Man.
Absolutely, yeah. Just
we want to see if it's all about you know what I mean? You listen to songs of your favorite bands, and when I listen to them, I'm like, damn, how did they write this great song? And we just want to keep writing the best songs possible.
What are some of your influences of the band?
We're all very eclectic when it comes to the style of music we listen to. I mean, my last band, I was a guitar player in a death metal band. So believe it or not. But I mean, I listen. I love all kinds of stuff. I mean, we're both really big fans of Deftones, big time. In this band,
Me and him are pretty much like we're really the pop side, man. I love stuff that people would laugh at. And he even loves that kind of stuff. I love Kelly Clarkson, Paramore, One Republic. I love Chris Allen, David Archuleta, shit that you can't say to other men that you listen to. Basically.
Where did the band name come from? I had a couple people at the office asking, where did I Am Fighting come from?
It was actually, I was in an old band, and we only ended up releasing 4 songs, and the most important song to me was a song called I Am Fighting. So this meant the world to me, and I just love that name, because that name just means that every day you're trying to find the bigger picture in life, you're trying to do something worthwhile, you're trying to have the best existence you can. And when I came down to the basement, I recommended it to him. I'm like, what do you think of that? And he was the final one to be like, yeah, I think it's the way to go. So it was an old song.
He said the song I Am Fighting, and he kept saying it, and I'm like, dude, that should not be a song title. I mean, that's what we are as a group of people. We all have a story kind of behind us that kind of says, hey, you guys are just trying to fight for something.
Yeah, so
that should be our band.
Yeah, man. So it started as a really important song, but it's an overall theme of what we're trying to go for. So I Am Fighting.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking the time to talk with us.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you tonight, and hope to see you at the Bamboozle this year. Definitely.
Yeah.
I just need a second to explain that.